Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Emnix Plays Path of Exile Essence League Hardcore. Last time around, we went through the sewers, got to the marketplace, did a bit of the crematorium stuff. I think we're ready now to go to Battlefront and hopefully do Piety today. We've been a little slow, on the progression, I must admit. And a lot of it is due to the fact that, I have actually been killing everything instead of just running past it. And at this point in the game, things are starting to get a little bit more casual. Honestly, if you wanted, like, the most important thing in late game Path of Exile is clear speed, actually. Clear speed is king. And the limiting factor, or the bottleneck, is not actually damage. Typically, it's actually move speed. And if you don't have enough move speed, then you just run through all the things, right? Otherwise, you do so much damage, you run from one pack to the other, and, nothing kills you. Or you kill everything before it even gets a chance to hit you. Right now, our build isn't any of that. I mean, we take a long time. I don't want to say long time. That's not true. We take a little bit of time in order to cast our spells. We stay stationary for quite a bit in order to kill the entire pack. But there's nothing wrong with that, I don't think. The only thing that does happen is that it kind of limits our clear speed and slows down our progression. Which, honestly, I don't mind too much. At this point, we're in Act 3 Merciless. This is, we're approaching the early end game. And by that, I mean we're getting into maps. And, getting into maps is when you start really fleshing out the details of your character. That's where you're trying to go for the incremental upgrades. By the time you get into maps, typically there aren't any more huge upgrades. There aren't any more giant keystones that you need. And, I mean, that's the same for us, right? Like, the next big keystone is double curses. After that is ascendancies. And after that, I mean, we're done, right? Maybe Uber Izaro, like that's the next big thing we need. But hi Alex.
Hey,
What's up?
how is the ROM?
The run was great. The Chihuly Glass exhibit was awesome.
Yeah, I really want to check that out.
Hmm?
Yeah, I think I'll check that out on with my student card when I
Yeah.
get a chance.
Well, if you're gonna go, like they show it, it's available on those Friday night ROM days.
It's also ROM is free on Tuesdays for any post-secondary student.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
It wasn't, the exhibit itself wasn't actually that big. I would
Yeah.
say it was like 6 or 7 like really big rooms, right?
Okay. Yeah, but the sculptures themselves are
Yeah.
huge, right?
Yeah.
For glass blown stuff anyway.
Exactly. It was really nice.
Mhm.
You
Awesome,
could,
yeah.
and then they had like this little, it's like a beanbag mattress or something like that, and you can
Okay.
lie down on it, and then they put all these like glass sculptures on the, or not glass sculptures, but like glass decorations on the ceiling, so you can look at that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
that was pretty
Yeah.
sweet.
Sweet.
But other than that, I mean, it's the same old ROM, right?
It's the ROM.
Yeah.
Mhm. It's a nice museum. Is it really busy?
No, no, it
Oh.
was
Oh, great.
quite empty. I mean, there were a
Got
few
it.
people looking at the Chihuly exhibit.
Yeah.
And it
I
was like
just thought more people might be taking advantage. Like you
for
guys.
free teacher day. Like everyone had a teacher sticker,
Okay.
so they were taking advantage. Just not that many people.
Okay.
It was really sweet though. It was nice.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I haven't been in a while. I should go.
Yeah, though I think I went last year. I mean, with the free teacher stuff, you get to go every year, right? So,
Is it? Do they have those days at other museums too?
no, like AGO.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Or a go, as Michelle says.
A go.
God.
The ROM and the Go and the ROM.
I've recently asked people if they've heard anyone ever say a go,
Okay.
and they just, nobody has.
Of course.
Like,
Of course. It just doesn't sound right, you know?
I guess it's not. I just don't understand where they. I don't know. She's like, somehow that's a UTSC thing. I don't understand how that
The
happened.
Go.
Yeah.
That's like saying lickbo.
No, because that's pretty common, don't you think?
No.
Like I've heard a lot of people. Well, I've heard a lot of people say "lickbo."
I mean, like in university, and then you go to
No,
work, and then you realize everyone
actually-
calls it LCBO.
No, Tia says she realized it was a class thing.
Really?
Yeah, that if you're like you grew up in a poor area, you're more likely to say "lickbo." And
No
then if
way.
Not, that's what she told me. She realized. I was like,
You know what? I could believe it.
Right?
I could believe
you could
it.
believe it.
Yeah.
It's like, but if you didn't, you probably just called it LCBO. And I was like, oh, I never. I mean, I never thought about it that way, but I'm sure there's something to it.
I mean, I
don't
called
think
it both. When I was a kid, I used to call it LCBO.
Same. And
then-
then you got to university, you met more people, right?
Yeah, when I got to university, I started calling it lickbo. And then I graduated and I started calling it LCBO again. What's up with
There
that?
There you go. She thinks it's a class thing, which yeah, like I mean, no evidence really, just anecdotal.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, zero
Yeah.
proof. That's okay.
yeah.
This is an opinion piece. This isn't a
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
It's okay. It's not official. But there's something to it. I'm sure. Like, I wonder if that's the same thing with like what people call Tim Hortons,
Timmy's?
Timmy's, Tim's.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like it has more to do with age.
That could be it too. Totally.
Like you're more likely to say slangs when you're younger. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like when you're a kid, you're like, well, yesterday I saw the popos, and now it's like, yeah, there's like police, or I guess the cops. Same thing. Cops,
But
police.
do you think maybe still like if you're like in like a lower socioeconomic neighborhood,
you would still
use
call
more
them the
slang?
popos?
Not necessarily popos. I don't know if that's the best example, but I don't know. I'm just.
I don't know. I mean, it's never an issue that I really thought about. How different classes would have, different forms of slang, but I mean, that's a realistic assumption.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw your grilled cheese
Definitely
picture. I was so jealous.
It's really good.
God damn it.
So good. I just finished eating it.
Oh yeah?
It was way too much fat. So good.
How much fat do you think is in a grilled cheese?
Well, I felt like the mayo put a lot of oil into it.
Okay,
So-
fair enough. Like,
And then there was
what
the
other
cheese itself.
food would you think it's comparable to? Like, does it have more fat than a poutine? Probably not, right?
Right, probably not.
So
Probably not.
So what would it be comparable? I mean, a grilled cheese, it just looks like a little sandwich, but I bet it's very fatty.
It absolutely is. Absolutely is.
I feel like if you put it like on a pedestal against something else, it really brings that to light. Like, I feel like it's as fatty as maybe a burger.
Yeah. But yeah. Burgers can be pretty healthy if you use like lean.
Yeah, I guess. Like a hot dog might be healthier. Hmm? Oh god, my Discord. It's super laggy. I don't know why. Alright, I just got these. Are you playing heroes?
Yeah, I am.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope there's Solaris. Fuck. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to go look for Solaris ourselves. Oh, and I have to get the waypoint for Docs as well. Okay. I was hoping to get Piety this
Are
episode,
you
but maybe that's not
still...
possible.
Wait, you died? Did you die in hardcore?
I
You
haven't
didn't
died
die
yet. No,
Okay.
no.
Gotcha.
I've been lucky. I've been close many times.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly my own fault. So I've been getting lucky. Like there have been many situations where like I should not have lived through that.
Okay. But you did.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
It would be like I would you know, I would eat like a slam from a boss or something, and then I have like a 20% chance to block, and I would block it. Stuff like that. So I've been getting very, very lucky. But I guess I shouldn't jinx it.
Yeah.
Yeah, any day now.
Where do people usually die? Is there like a point where it's like suddenly gets really...
Yeah, Cruel is pretty hard, but I'm through that already. And then after that, it's just about challenging yourself, right? Once you get through the story part, you run these things called maps.
Okay.
And maps are instance, or like if you compare to a MMO, it's like instance dungeons, right? Except the difficulty of the dungeon is it's determined by you. You can pick how hard it is based on what stats you put on the dungeon.
Okay.
So it gets harder and harder, and if you try to risk more in order to get better rewards, typically that's when you die.
Hmm.
In Curtis's case, though, he just died while playing the story. Curtis died to lag.
Yeah, or that whatever that connection problem he had was.
And then Kevin died to stupidity.
Okay.
So his death was his own fault.
What do you mean stupidity?
So there's like this totem, and it shoots fireballs. And there's like a lot of them. They shoot like 10 fireballs at once. So typically what you want to do is you want to kind of kill them one at a time. I think Kevin just kind of ran in and tried to fight them all. And he was thinking like, oh, they're not doing that much damage, but that's because the fireballs hadn't like landed yet.
Oh, okay.
So he went in and the fireballs landed on him and he died. He kind of went to I think he went into the center and tried to kill them. And you don't do that. For those of you who don't know, Kevin died to the saplings in Act 4. It's a bad way to die, really. Those things are quite dangerous. That's a given. So there are 3 difficulty modes in Path of Exile. There's the normal, there's cruel, and then there's merciless.
Merciless, okay.
And typically, cruel Act 4 is actually the hardest part in the game for the most part.
Okay.
Because people don't play Act 4 merciless, they just skip it. So in that sense, cruel is like the hardest part.
Oh, okay. Because they play maps instead of that.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
I think I tried doing the Act 4 boss in merciless, and I got like one shot in, and I never did it again. It was pretty hard. You know how I was saying, like, it's actually crazy how, like, when you add up the number of hours you've played games.
Yep. It's a lot.
It's so much. It adds up to, like, 3 hours. Like, if you think of, like, all your games, it's like 3 hours a day or something. For, like, 6 years. Like Dota. Like Dawn's Dota. He has 1.5 hours a day for 5 years.
Jeez.
I think once you put it in like those numbers, it's it really puts it in perspective. Like I think he said he played 3 months worth, but that doesn't say much, you know? That doesn't
Yeah.
seem like much. But 1.5 hours a day for 4 years or 5 years. 26 hours right there. Or 2,600 hours.
It is a lot.
Well, that's why sometimes I get like very surprised by, you know how you get like Steam reviews for games and stuff?
Yeah.
And people are like, oh yeah, I put like 3,000 hours into this, and you can see it in their Steam profile.
Yep.
And you're like, hold on, 3,000 hours, this game has only been released for like maybe a year and a half, so that means you've been playing like 8 hours a day every day,
I guess so.
right? Oh my god. Okay. We somehow managed to get through those totems. That was very scary. I thought I was dead there.
Is now 2.
Ooh.
The strong find greater strength in numbers.
Alright. Slur is level 2. Did you hear about the bombing today? Was it today?
No.
Yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Last week?
Where? Which one?
Chelsea.
Yes, I did. Yesterday, I think. Yes, I didn't read much. I didn't read about it yet, though. Like, not in detail.
There were a
It's
lot
pretty
of
fresh.
bombs. It wasn't just a couple.
I only saw there was 2 when I like looked, and then so there was much more than that.
I thought there were more than 2. Maybe like 2.
I mean, I don't know. I
2
said like my
pressure
news
cooker
is
bombs
pretty.
and then a couple backpacks.
A couple back. Yeah, I haven't read about it actually. Curtis, what can you tell us about the bombing in Chelsea's? Can you? What do you know?
Okay, so there was a bombing in New Jersey the day
Mm-hmm.
before, seemingly targeting like a fun run for, I think it was like
Retired cops or something.
yeah, something like that.
Okay.
And then that got people on high alert. And then they found like another bomb close by, but it didn't go off.
Okay.
That was the pressure
And
cooker one,
nobody
right?
nobody was hurt in this one.
Okay.
And then there was the one in Chelsea, and then there was like another one in New Jersey that they found.
Which one was the one that went off after they tried to cut a wire?
That was one, yeah, that they found.
Okay.
It was in Jersey or something like that. Anyways, like they got they got like a fingerprint from one of the unexploded.
Oh, really?
Okay.
One of the unexploded
Ugh.
bombs.
And
And it's sort of like, I think they might have had him in their database.
system ready? Fight kiss? Whatever it's called.
Yeah, I think they had something like that, and then they were doing the camera work, and they saw somebody matching his.
Oh, really?
And like near 2
Yeah.
of the locations.
Yeah, so they're like, okay, we got the guy, because they don't want to just like, I don't know. They
And
wanted to have.
He's on the run now, right?
No, they captured him.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
okay.
they totally. There was they raided his parents' chicken shack.
Chicken Shack.
Okay.
So where was he?
He was somewhere nearby. I'm
Okay.
not sure exactly where.
Somewhere in New York
in
or Jersey.
yeah, and they captured him alive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I guess he was shooting at the police. He shot
All right, the
police.
shootout. Okay, yeah.
It was a shootout. And like one got hit in the body armor and the other got hit in the hand, but they're
Mhm.
Right.
type thing. Maybe not merely a flesh wound, but
Mm-hmm.
anyways, but they got him, so
Cool.
Jeez.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's really crazy.
It's just nuts. Like there hasn't been this many bombings in America, has there? Like every couple years you find a bombing, but it's been happening more frequently.
I don't know about that. There was like the whole Unabomber thing throughout the 90s.
That's true.
That was a while ago, buddy. The
I know,
Unabomber?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I don't know. There's always been bombers.
I know. Yeah, absolutely. The Unabomber is a pretty good story. It's just anyway.
Okay, it was a little while ago.
But it was not. I wouldn't call that recent. You know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hey,
I
buddy.
don't know.
What's up?
Happy to share my hard-earned wisdom.
But I don't know. The United States spends like $1 trillion a year on
Defense.
That's true.
Yeah, right. There's like 3,000 different agencies now that are trying to
Yeah.
prevent things like this happening. So,
And I think they do for the most part.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do for the most part. For sure, for sure. It's only the what do they call them? The lone wolf type. I'm pretty sure the CIA probably has every network infiltrated.
That's actually so crazy if you think about it. Like, how do the logistics of that work? Like, how do you just work that out?
Well, just gotta watch. What was it? The Good Wife.
Which episode? What do you mean?
Remember that whole plot line? About like there's one season where
NSA one?
Wiretaps the NSA.
Yeah.
Right.
I heard that didn't end well. I never finished it.
No.
Maybe when it's on Netflix, I will.
The Good Wife?
Yeah, that show is really good. Some of the best writing.
Really?
Yeah, it's bad. You don't think so because the name's so bad. The name
Okay.
of the show is stupid.
But it's
But-
actually a really well done production.
Yeah, like I'm sure Curtis thought that when I was first watching it,
Interesting.
that the name was like kind of stupid. Like you wouldn't think to watch it, but
Is it complicated?
Topical,
I would
not
say
especially.
no.
No?
No.
But
it's not.
what it does, it's sort of like South Park in that stuff that's happening in the world that's topical informs
Oh,
the show.
Mhm.
Not as topical as South Park because that's just crazy.
Right.
I just watched it a couple seconds ago, and the whole, I don't know, like the episode was about people not wanting to stand the national anthem, like Colin Kaepernick.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. And so the United States
Hilarious.
said that there's only one thing that they can do to get people to like the anthem again,
okay.
and that's
Yeah,
have
what was it?
J.J. Abrams come in and
You know what?
do.
I do love J.J. Abrams.
Yep. I think that's the
He
way.
needed to do a remake of the national anthem
That's so funny.
in a way that appeals to both fans of the old and brings in the new audience.
Oh, that's good.
That is so
so
funny.
good.
Yeah.
I can't believe how
They
big J.J.
don't they
Abrams has
make
become.
like a
He's
episode
amazing.
like 2 weeks ahead of time or something?
1 week.
1 week?
1 week. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
like
they
a
have-
documentary, 8 days or something like that. They
Yep.
do.
That's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
nuts.
It's really cool because with the short turnaround times, I think they have like a sketch of kind of what they want to do over the
Mhm.
course of a season, but then like the particulars of the plot,
Hmm.
they always do stuff whatever's in the news. Like,
Right.
For the last season or two, there's been this one where I don't know, they've been making fun of people who are really politically correct.
Okay.
So there's a new principal of the school, like Mr. Garrison, is running for president, and I don't know. There's some pretty ridiculous stuff going on.
Who's running for president? What?
Mr. Garrison?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, like, I want to watch some new shows with Kay, but she does not like
I watched A Good Wife with her.
shows.
It's not new.
Yeah?
It's done now, but the first few seasons were really good.
Okay.
Is it over?
Yeah, it's done. They always
Oh.
plan on doing only 7 seasons. It was like that's the plan the whole time. Like they didn't
Cool.
stray from it.
Like, I tried to watch Sherlock with her and she fell asleep.
Yeah. Well,
Just too many words.
so many words.
Yeah, and talk too fast. And at the time, I
But-
was watching it, like, just online without any subtitles.
Yeah.
So it was even
The
worse.
Good Wife also has a lot of words. I wouldn't say they talk as fast. Only
Yeah.
sometimes. Sherlock, they definitely talk faster.
Or House of Cards, you couldn't watch that either.
Maybe not the good wife then.
Yeah. I was like,
Probably not the
It's-
good wife.
it might be a little similar. It's not as dark as House of Cards, but
Yeah.
I can see some similarities.
I remember she was watching House of Cards and she was like, why would he go through all this stuff? What's the point?
Well, that's definitely true.
Why?
How much of House of Cards have you watched?
Me?
Yeah.
Just the first season.
Oh, okay. I stopped watching right after like this first episode of the second season. I was like, okay, someone died, and I was like, I'm done.
I was, Oh, I think I watched a couple episodes of the second season. I was talking about it yesterday,
Did you see
actually.
the girl die? Did you see?
No, I missed it.
First season.
What?
Come on, Wendy, you just spoilers. Spoiler
Shohan
tag.
said he.
Spoiler tag. You have to spoiler tag this episode, Shohan.
Spoiler tags?
Spoiler
Mhm.
tag.
It's too late. This show is as real as it gets.
Dude, it's been over a season. It's been
Yeah,
like 3
I think
seasons.
if you still haven't seen it at this point, you deserve to get spoiled. So you know what?
It's fine. And it was the first episode of the season because the thing is I didn't know she had signed off to do something else.
Oh.
So like everyone else knew she was gonna die, but I was like, what? Okay, I'm done. No interest anymore. So it's too much.
But yeah, I was talking to somebody about this. I'm actually really bad with watching shows that run for multiple seasons.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like I would watch something for 2 seasons. I think 3 seasons maybe is like the most I can go. When it stretches too long, I just lose interest.
Well, a lot of shows aren't designed to go that long.
Yeah.
Problem. Right? It's
Yeah.
just like
It's true.
just meant to be a very short run, and then yeah, it's over.
I like to consume my shows in like binges. So you can't binge something that's like 7 seasons long. So I would binge on it, forget about it for a year, and I come back like a year later and I just don't know what's happening anymore.
I see. The Good Wife is really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You can try it.
I'll try it.
It's for a name like The Good Wife, it's better than.
I remember it was like really popular like years ago.
Yeah.
Have you watched Mr. Robot?
I haven't.
Don't-
It's on Show Me
don't
though. Is
watch
it good?
this-
Don't watch with Kate.
Yeah. Don't watch it with Kate.
Don't watch
it
it
with
with Kate. She
Kate.
can't watch it. For sure.
But holy crap, I'm really liking it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It got
I'll show you.
nominated for a Grammy, didn't it? Or for
Emmy,
not
yeah.
Grammy. Emmy.
Rami Malek is really. He's a good.
Yeah.
He's good.
No,
I am no beast of London.
I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's on
I
Show
should
Me.
get back into that. Yeah, I was thinking about starting it, but I started watching Fresh Off the Boat, which was really funny.
Oh, yeah,
Still
it's
really
pretty
funny,
good.
I think so. I want that now. And Elementary.
I've only
which
watched
is
like
not
the
that
first
good,
3
but
episodes of Fresh Off the Boat.
There's just some jokes that are just like too culturally relevant. that
Yeah.
you just have to laugh.
I feel like
There's-
it's not as Chinese culture though. Like
It's not.
they
it's
try
not.
to be Chinese, it's not Chinese culture. Oh my
Some of it's
god.
like the Chinese. I think a Chinese person would never do this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a really good, the one I just watched. There, the mom was saying how like best friends are some aren't a thing. They're just something made up by Hello Kitty to sell more Hello Kitty. And then at the end of the episode, she like makes up with her best friend and is like, "Yes, I believe in Hello Kitty and the best friend Karopi." And I was like, "Oh, my childhood, Karopi, Karopi, I love Karopi." I don't know. I found that so funny when she said like Hello Kitty is just made up to sell more, like made up best friends to sell more Hello Kitty.
That's so funny.
So good. Like that's super random. That's not like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just think it's a funny '90s joke. I think that's part of it too.
Yeah, it's like it's
Reliving the 90s?
Mhm.
yeah, an immigrant story, but it's really just like 90s nostalgia.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's time for 90s nostalgia.
Yeah.
Totally. And it's really good because they have like guest stars from the who were popular in the '90s. Like Shaq was in an episode,
Oh, really?
and DMX was in the last episode. But they, they're like older now. But then they
Yeah.
always make it like, why do you look so old? Like, it's like you look older in person. Blah, 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 yeah. But it's 'cause it's been 20 years.
What movie did Shaq star in? It was like a terrible. Huh?
Kazam.
Kazam!
It
Oh,
was the
God.
genie.
So
Oh
bad.
yeah, they paid him like $7 million to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like hell yeah.
You know who I think can act though? LeBron.
LeBron?
Wasn't he in?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, in Trainwreck.
Yeah.
That was so good. I was really surprised. I guess he didn't do that much, but the scenes, like the small scenes he was in, they were good.
I'm just waiting for Space Jam. Wait, is there a
Oh,
Space Jam
yeah.
2?
I don't think so.
I think it's only one, right?
It's like something somebody would do.
Oh
was
yeah,
never-
with LeBron,
never
it
the
should
past.
absolutely be.
Yeah,
I
LeBron
agree.
in Space Jam 2.
Totally.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But
Get on it, LeBron.
what happened to all that like Bugs Bunny and stuff like that?
I wonder about that sometimes too. Like, what happened to Looney Tunes? Did they get bought out?
Yeah, maybe.
It's just not. Yeah, it's not very culturally relevant right now.
That was my childhood. I didn't have Disney.
Is someone gonna try to bring that back? I wonder.
At Warner Brothers.
Yeah. Like my Disney movie knowledge is so limited because that's not what I watched when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
It was all Bugs Bunny and Tom and Jerry and actually that's
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs. Actually, no, not even Animaniacs. Before that,
Oh, Animaniacs. That was another smart cartoon.
I really like that one. That was probably my favorite.
but yeah, like Kay would talk about Disney movies and I'd be like, haven't seen it. Haven't seen that
Yeah,
either.
I don't think I've watched that many, to be honest.
Pocahontas,
Okay, I've seen that.
never
Yeah,
seen
maybe I've
it.
seen it.
Fox and the Hound, I only recently saw it.
I had the tape for that, but I think I only watched it like once or twice because it was so sad
Yeah,
that I just couldn't watch it.
in case I should
The only
cry.
movie I could watch was Cinderella because I thought that was at least scary.
I've never watched Cinderella either, or
Wow.
Beauty and the
Okay.
Beast.
What?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm
yeah.
getting
I
this.
I had a limited
Starting to
Disney
get
childhood.
It's starting to get like, whoa. Yeah. Who are you? Were you ever a child? Like I felt.
I was never one to
everyone
watch
has
Disney
seen-
movies. Like we never bought Disney movies. I don't have any of those tapes. Like you know how all the
Are they
kids
not
had
on
Disney
TV?
tapes and crap.
Yes.
Sure,
yes,
I would
know.
watch like Looney Tunes. That's all that was on TV.
Yeah, I think there are just a few that I think like that are like must see, like Lion King, Little Mermaid.
Yeah, like I watched Lion King, Little Mermaid,
Beauty and the Beast too.
and then
actually,
there's the
so-
ones that you watch in
Beauty and the
school, right? Like Hercules.
Yeah, I'd say less so. That stuff is newer, so I would say less so.
Not the classic Disney.
Cinderella too and Snow White.
So
Those ones.
the
Those
only
really old- those
big
are really
ones
old.
I've watched were Lion
Aladdin,
King,
too.
Aladdin,
Yeah.
Little Mermaid,
You see Mulan.
Mulan. I watched that in theaters actually.
I think that's a classic now, but it wasn't.
At the time, it
wasn't.
wasn't.
I don't know.
And that's it. Never watched Snow White. Never watched Cinderella. Never watched Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty
Wow.
and the Beast was the first movie I went to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
My mom took me. I was like, I don't know how old I was. I was not very old.
Probably.
What other big Disney movies are there?
You were probably around 10. Less than 10? Just under 10?
What year did it come out?
I thought it was 95.
91.
Oh, Jesus. Never mind.
Damn.
It was.
Never mind.
I mean, that's
November.
probably why I never watched it. I think that the thing here is that my mom never bothered to buy any of those
Is
V8.
Lion King... What's Lion King then? 95?
Lion
No.
King was like 95, 96. Maybe even before that.
I remember that in theater.
Tell me. Are you
What's
still
that?
on? Are you still on?
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were on a
Lion-
search.
I am, but I'm also killing bacon.
Oh, never mind.
94.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then that's what. Okay. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I think I had the DVD for that.
Okay. But I'm surprised, like, the really old ones. What about, like, you know what? Like, Dumbo, I think, even.
Nope. No Dumbo, no Bambi,
I didn't watch that one.
no... What else is there? I don't know.
Toy Story is the first movie I went to without an adult.
Oh my god,
Oh,
Toy
really?
Story I hadn't even watched until I got to, like, university.
Wow. Okay. But, yeah, yeah. That's something I think everyone knows, but I wouldn't consider that, like, the childhood classics.
That's like the
personally.
childhood
Story?
of kids these days, right?
I don't know.
Or maybe that's Frozen.
I don't know. I just didn't consider that on my list. Like,
It was-
I
it
think
was-
I
it was Derek's
only thinking
childhood.
about stuff with, yeah, I think I was only thinking about stuff with princesses.
I mean, what other princess movies were there? That's it, right? Those were the big
They're all-
princesses.
So many princesses.
Sleeping Beauty, you missed.
Sleeping Beauty, you're right.
That's it.
Is it though?
Like of the classic princesses, yeah.
Was there a princess in the Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Oh, Esmeralda.
Oh, there was?
She wasn't a princess.
She wasn't a princess though.
She was the main squeeze.
Alright, I'm on Piety.
You're on Piety?
Yeah, here we go.
Go for it.
Your
You can do it. You can do it.
That's not what I meant to do.
Piety's so much easier than before.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It helps that she's permanently frozen.
Try to getting in a portal now, Piety. Oh man.
Oh my god, she got wrecked. She did. She actually never even touched me. She got frozen and then warped into like one of those red portals, and then went for my decoy totem and just died. That was. This build is amazing. Only problem is you can't do any of those endgame bosses who are like resistant to freeze, cannot be frozen, cannot be chilled, cannot be everything.
So what are you gonna do when you get there?
I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I can't do it. There's no way.
You'll have to make a new build.
No shaper for me. I'm okay with that.
Are you though?
Do you
I just
expect to
saw
do
it.
shaper?
I saw this crazy build. It's one of the top ones on Reddit right now, and it's one of those worm killers.
Yes. Was it the Herald of Ice Worm Killer?
Yeah,
Yeah. It was pretty ridiculous.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He
Happy to
just
share my
released
heart.
a new video. Maybe it was, or maybe it's been out for a while. I don't know.
I saw while I was at lunch today,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I probably it's
That
probably
is
the
it.
same one we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with your points?
Oh, double curses, baby.
Double curses.
It's coming.
Nice. Oh man,
Unfortunately,
I'm starting to do so much damage. I mean, I am 5 levels higher than whenever I started here.
Mhm.
7 levels higher than I started here. But
All right,
It's
I
like-
guess I'll go for another jewel slot as well since I have the points. I'm actually at the point where it's like, all right, now all they gotta do is just get life, get regen. It's nothing
You have
else.
your build defining.
Yeah, there are no more big keystones unless I want Veil Pact. I don't think I do. So this is it. This is the build.
This is the build. And if
Unless
you
I
can
want
get
power
incrementally
charges,
better.
that's an option too. Oh, I don't know about
Power
that though.
chargers, they don't really do too much for you, do they?
Not for
Just
me,
a
I
crit.
guess. Yeah, critical strike chance per power charge. I guess I don't need it. I guess it's not that important. If anything, I'd rather have frenzy charges. 4% more damage per charge.
Yeah.
So 3 charges is 12% more.
Frenzies or
Yo, are you on?
endurance.
Yo, check out the physical damage on this thing. Too bad it's such a shitty base. And all the other things are so shitty.
Yeah, man.
But I'm surprised, like, it has 42% implicit spell damage. I didn't even know it could go that high.
Oof. Oof.
Man.
Yeah.
I bought like a really dope wand, so I can't really switch it out now. Okay, so we have double curses. That means I want to go Assassin's Mark or Enfeeble. I guess our damage is good enough that I don't really need Assassin's Mark. Let's take Enfeeble, which I don't have. I think I can buy it.
Womp womp.
Hello.
I think. I can run to.
No, don't
I
worry.
might have a quality in Feeble. In
I
Mercenaries. Or in her.
Oh, you have a quality?
I think I might have a quality one.
Ah, don't worry about it. I don't think it matters.
It's like 14%.
It's pretty good.
Let me check. And I needed to do this anyway because I don't know why, but I deleted to the guild stash, so I have to create a new to the guild stash.
Oh. Blue, 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 green is what I need. Blue, 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 green. Blue, 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 green. Oh my god, please game. Blue, blue, blue,
Game.
green. BBG. This is the worst.
How
I'm
many
going-
times did you try it?
Like 20 now.
Oh.
I'm going to Varici. Sharpening wheel? How much does it cost for? Oh, no, this isn't it.
You were a welcome
Artisan bench. So one green socket costs 4 chromes. Damn it.
Yep.
Damn it.
What is the type base?
Red, blue.
Red, blue. Oh,
Okay.
got her.
I know I'm doing this stupidly right now.
Okay.
Let's. God damn it.
Oh, Curtis, the wire cutter recommended this other brand that was cheaper than the other ones. So it's like, okay. Let's go with that.
Okay.
Yeah, give it a shot. It's called Rav Power.
Okay, this is good enough. Let's switch this out and then roll this one. This one has a higher chance of getting BBBG. GGGB. Fuck. GGGB! Oh, I did it.
Did it?
That cost me like 40 chromes. Whatever. It's done.
Whatevs.
It's done. Herald of
Nothing.
Thunder, cast on,
Give you
curse on hit,
some-
enfeeble, temporal chains. Okay, that feels pretty defensive. We did piety. Do I want to do Dom? Probably not this episode.
Oh, sorry. It's only 11%.
Yeah, I'll take it.
It's in the gold stash.
Thank you. The Eternal Laboratory. I'm here.
Made it.
I made it. Hi, I would like to buy your level 1 fire pen. Sure. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time around, I want to do a couple maps. And then we can look at doing Dom. But yeah. That's it for today. If you like this episode, you can leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more updates in the future. Otherwise, keep in touch guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.